All right, so let's go ahead and go over the chart. All right, so I believe, all right, this is just my opinion and looking at things, and of course it could change, but according to what I read about Maria Conwell, as far as any type of when this is going to happen, I believe that the tidal wave will start forming around February the 17th. Right? Doesn't mean it's going to be at a penny at that time. I'm not too for sure on that, so that's why I'm getting in now and setting up those sell limit orders and buying as much as I can. We heard from Maria, it'll go to $1 and then $13. Now, is that $1 and then it's going to crash, and then after the crash, it's going to go back, it's going to run back up to $13. And does this correlate with Q and what he said as far as it's going to make a first run and come back down to where he bought it at, which is around the price of where we are at right now? So imagine this running all the way up to 10 cents or a dollar and then coming all the way back down to this price. But if it does run up that much and then it comes crashing down to around this point, you guys are going to be able to buy so much Shiba Inu. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous, and hopefully that'll help kill the shorts. We saw this other one, which was a confirmation dream for Q on the two major runs in his chart, that it went to 10 cents and then it crashed. 3 hours later, it came back up to 20 cents. So that's one of the reasons why I have sell limit orders from 1 cent all the way, actually all the way up to $13. And that's one of the reasons why we're going to have to really watch this, because if we do start seeing it hitting 2 cents and 3 cents, you might want to cancel your 4-cent order. You might want to cancel your 5-cent order. So some of you will do that. Not all of you will do that. So the other thing that we don't know is the time frame in between the first run and the second run, because Q had his dream that it just seemed like it was a few minutes, but in dreams, a few minutes could actually mean a few hours. And then we had this other guy by Wizman US, where he saw 3 hours. Now, of course, this may not necessarily have to do with the major run up to $1, right? It could he might just see a piece of it. When it hits 10 cents, it's going to crash and then go back up to 20 cents, right? Or is this 3 weeks or even 3 months, right? Because we look at Maria, she said 4 to 6 months, 4 to 6 months for the first one, right? And then 6 to 8 months for the second run. So there's going to be some time in between. And I believe that it's going to have to do with it may have to do with crypto winter. If Shiba Inu runs up to $13 before we hit crypto winter, that's going to be absolutely insane, right? But I don't know. So we're going to have to keep watch. And then, you guys will be able to give me your opinions and your thoughts and what God is sharing with you. And then maybe we can come down to more of an exact timeline. Because, one of the things, folks, is I don't want you guys to miss out. Now, if this run correlates with the crypto winter, right, you're going to be able to go back in and with all your cryptocurrencies, with your sell points like Bitcoin. If you own Bitcoin, you see it hit 109,000, prophetically, you're going to sell. ETN, $1.50. Dogecoin, 90 cents. XRP, $12. And that's going to go for any cryptocurrencies that you have. I mean, we have pricing points to show us that about when the crypto winter is going to happen. So you will have time, folks. I want to say that you will have time to reorganize everything, but we're going to be very watchful, right? So I believe that what's going to happen as I'm looking for these different pricing points and looking at the cryptocurrency industry, we have our current price here, 0.0003. I just use that as an average, right? And we see the first pricing point at 0.0014, 0.0028, 0.005. So these are 3 different pricing points. Now, will it go up to 0.00028, then come down, and that's the bottom that we need to see, or is it going to hit 0.00014 and then come down 20, 30, 45, 50%? Right? So all the different profits, they have different pricing points in the cents all the way up to $1. So that's why I'm setting different pricing points all the way up to $1, right? From 0.01 to $1. Of course, I got some at $3, $5, $7, $13. Now, and then, of course, the second run is going to go up to $13. And we have different pricing points here again. So we have, the $1. After it hits $1, that is a milestone that a lot of people like to sell off. So if it hits $1 first, and then crashes, a lot of us are going to be in a very good position because you have sell limit orders. We just don't know how fast it's going to go up to $1. When we hear some of these other prophecies about 9 cents, 11 cents, 50 cents, we don't know if that's going to be included in the first run. All right, so if we saw one spike that was shorter than the other, and then it's going to skyrocket after that, I suspect it might go to anywhere from 10 cents to $1 on its first run. So I'm going to put that out there. And that's including all the prophecies together. So also too, when it comes to the pricing points, if this chart here, if it's just 3 minutes, you're not going to have very much time to buy back in. Now, if it's 3 hours, you're talking about killing a lot of shorts. Okay, when Wizman said he saw it, he went to 10 cents and then it crashed. 3 hours later, then it hit 20 cents. So what if it goes up to 10 cents and it crashes all the way down to a penny? And then everybody buys back in from all their runs from 10 cents and then it skyrockets to 20 cents. You're going to kill the shorts. All right, so hopefully I have explained this well enough. And, why we have the pricing points. Its purpose is to trap the whales, take the wealth out of the hands of the wicked, the whales and the manipulators. When this is happening, God is going to start freezing, if not beforehand, wallets and banks. So that's how I see the plan. Now, one person did ask, can limit orders not be triggered? Yes, that is correct. Because if it skyrockets past a certain point, or if it goes down fast enough at a certain point, your orders may not kick in. Your orders are based on whether or not people are buying and selling. And one of the things I do want to bring up is bots in the cryptocurrency industry. And you have to set up parameters in that. And so there's going to be a lot of people that are going to have parameters set up as it's going up and down. And one of the things that we're going to have to do is break out of those bot parameters. People are going to have their bots in, and they're going to have their parameters set for whatever. So if Shiba's at $1, their bots might be trying to trade between 90 cents and $1.10, right? So if it crashes suddenly, right, people are going to go in and cancel their bot and then try to sell their Shiba Inu. If their bot actually contains, it just depends on how you're running your bot, but you might have 50% Shiba and 50% USDT. So if it crashes and it takes it out of its parameters, you can set up your bot to do different things. So you can set up your bot that if it gets out of your parameter, you'll sell it off. But if it's crashing fast, right, a lot of those people's orders, the bots may not be able to sell it off at that higher price because it's crashing. So basically, nothing has really changed too much with the sell limit orders, except for the fact that I'm going to be putting my sell limit orders more basically from 10 cents to $1. All right, because I don't know, folks, if this is going to go to 10 cents and then crash. I'm talking about all the way back down. I'm talking about the major crash. I'm not talking about like these little ups and downs that some of these people have brought up. I'm talking about the major when it goes up to its peak. So if it goes up to $1, it could come crashing all the way down to right where we've been buying it at over the last several weeks, right? But it could be the 10 cents, but according to this, it was 3 hours later. So I'm not sure if this is correlated with just its normal up and down, right? It goes up to 10 cents, and then it crashes 50, 60, 70%, and then you'll be able to get back in and buy more, right? So we're going to try to be there for you around that time period, because we're all going to be watching. We're all going to be waiting for this to actually take place. So I just want to reiterate a few things, right? First, your sell limit orders that is available, like Coinbase is available. I believe Gate is available that you can sell in USD and USDT. You can actually sell in both, right? That's why I told you in the Bitcoin, with Bittrex and KuCoin and all the other ones, the Prophetic ones, you want to do buy limit orders in both USD and USDT. I do look for one of the first major runs to start a little bit past mid-February, right? I don't expect it to be at 1 cent in February, just like any major wave that comes through. it has to build up to that point. And I think that's where we get from Maria Conwell, the 0.0014, 0.0028, 0.005. And I think this is the biggest thing, is the in between its first run and second run. Because if it's only 3 hours, folks, really, that would really cook the shorts, and hopefully this doesn't happen when we're asleep. But even if it's weeks, we may have the opportunity to really cook the shorts when it goes on its second major run. I don't know if the first and second run are in between regulations and crypto winter. So honestly, I believe that from what I'm seeing in the plan that we have, and even what Maria was saying about, after it gets to a certain point, it may drop 50%, and it's going to allow you to take some of your profits and buy back in. And you'll just keep building and building your Shiba all the way up to whether it's 10 cents or $1 in its first run. You'll be able to build up a lot more Shiba Inu. And how we will know that it is a crash that is in these two major runs, because of what Q said, it's going to go back down to the price to where it is right now, which is 0.00003, which is close to where it is right now, just a little bit less than that. So you might see that price again after it runs up between 10 cents and $1. So, all right, so that's really all that I have for this right now, folks. I wish we had more of a solid timeline as far as the in-between, how long between each runs, or whether it's going to go up to 10 cents or $2 first before it goes to its, $13 run. Where does it fit in with crypto regulations? And I think that with your guys' help, you guys will look at this, you will listen to it, and you will pray about it, and you may come up with some other interesting things. We might get some more particular prophecies about this. I don't think there's any more prophecies that you can, when you look at all these prophecies and look at all these prophetic dreams, I don't know how much more do we need, except for the fact that, how far is it going to run in its first run? All right. If you go by Maria Conwell, well, it looks like $1, then $13. So could majorly do that, right? We just don't know. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to stop running when it hits 11 cents. So I may not be 100% accurate, but I hope that you guys take all this in and get back to me and leave your comments and leave your thoughts and opinions, because I am going to talk about this again, and I'm going to be bringing it up, and we might have more and new information coming forth about all of this. So I apologize for the video being long, but this is what it takes to make sure that you get a full understanding of what is going on with all of this and God's plan to trap the shorts and to transfer the wealth from the wicked to the hands of the righteous. Right? And that's what the pricing points are there for, in my opinion. That's one of the reasons. So I really want you guys to take all this in and tell me what you think, right? And pray about it and research it. And then we'll see with whatever you come up with, add something or it lines up with something that we have not seen before. All right, folks, so that's all I have for today. I'm very excited about this, and I just say, get as much as you can. The more you have, the more you can play with. So once again, folks, I thank you guys for listening. If you guys want to support what I try to do, the support links are down below in the description. God bless. TC out.